Francis.
Wait a minute.
Look at
Francis! He calls that the down payment. The choke slam. AJ Francis is champion.
Here is your winner and new TNA Digital Media Champion, AJ Francis.
AJ, a down payment? How the hell did you come up with that?
Actually, a fan came up with that name because a lot of guys use a choke slam in wrestling, from Kane, The Undertaker, going all the way back, but they all have like different names. And a bunch of fans would send me ideas like cash out and money drop and all these different things. And one fan said down payment. I was like, perfect.
That's it. That's really good. Does he want to come work on the show and come up with naming things? I'm so bad at it. That'd be great.
It'd probably be pretty good.
Let's give you a proper introduction here. The champ is here, ladies and gentlemen. The new...
How you doing?
I'm amazing. The new TNA, let me get this right, TNA Digital Media Champ, the 10th ever in the company's history, which is amazing. You, of course, you spent some time in the NFL, Patriots, Dolphins, Seahawks, Giants, Commanders. So AJ Francis, a.k.a., are we still going by Top Dollar, or is it just, she just said, when you won it was AJ Francis. I didn't hear any Top Dollar.
Yeah, no. See, Top Dollar was more a WWE thing, but I still get paid Top Dollar, so that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Then you can make a lot of down payments. Let's go. Hey, congrats on the title. I love the belt. I love all of this. This happened at TNA's 20th anniversary show, so it wasn't just some like run-of-the-mill thing. This was a big deal. You, my friend, I have watched you go through your journey. Since meeting you, and always keeping that sort of smile on your face, that sort of positivity. What is it like for you right now? What does that title mean to you?
It means a lot, man. It's the culmination of a lot of hard work for a lot of years. You know, my football career ended in 2018, and I started training in late 2018, wrestling. And, you know, I've only been wrestling for 6 years. For the growth of someone, like, I know people that have been wrestling 20 years that have never made it to TNA and never made it to WWE. So for the growth that I've had in such a short time, and then to be able to have some single success, because I've been in a lot of tag teams, and I'm still in the tag team, but luckily I've been able to have this success. Shout out to the people at TNA. And, you know, it's just been awesome, man. And I can't be thankful enough. I mean, especially like, it also helps, like, even though you're not in the wrestling industry, you know, you're not in the wrestling business, but when I go to, you know, Super Bowl Media Row and I can kick it with you and I can make content with you, like, that's why I'm the digital media champion.
That's
you see what I'm saying? Like, you bring it out of me. Thank you.
And don't you forget it, always championing you. You're the absolute best. You work your ass off. It's incredible to see this all paying off like this. It's really inspirational. And listen, I don't work in wrestling, so when I see a down payment, I literally am like, oh my God, what am I watching? But there's this move that my producers, you got to talk me through this, because I've seen dudes in the NFL do some crazy shit, but this flip off the top rope. What?
You know, sometimes, see, that was WrestleMania weekend at GCW, and you know, even every independent promotion puts on a big show in the same city as WrestleMania every year, and GCW is a promotion that put on a bunch of big shows that weekend, and it's WrestleMania weekend. You got to show out.
That's not. What do you? I don't care about the who sponsored what. Like, what is going through your actual mind when this is happening?
I hope. I mean, to me, it's like 8 people there, so it's gonna be hard for them to drop me. You know what I'm saying? So really, for me, it's just hit it. Because if I hit it where I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Your boy math for sure. If I hit it where I'm supposed to, I'm too big to get missed. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's crazy because at that time you're looking down at it, you're like, all right, let's go.
Oh, just. I wouldn't do that because I feel like I would be dropped. I feel like I would hurt. I feel like I'd hurt someone. You didn't think like I'm gonna hurt someone with my body?
Come on. Okay, you're so little. Come on, let's be serious.
You're not little. I can't believe that you did. I just can't believe that this is part of your life, and you're just like, it's like, no problem. Listen, I also saw that you're inviting some other former NFL players to join you. So Sean Merriman, you know, he dropped the hammer in TNA's Rebellion. It was a pay-per-view thing. We got some footage here, though. I mean, what do you think about his potential?
Oh, man, Sean can come tomorrow if he wants to. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. Look at him. He looks way better in a tank top than I ever have. So, you know, he's definitely got the look. The funniest thing about that to me was that, like, we played this whole ruse where, like, me and him were about to fight. right? So then the whole crowd's like ready for me and Sean to really get after it, you know what I'm saying? But we're Maryland boys. You know, we'll never turn on each other like that. So, once the ref got me out the ring and was distracted, Sean laid the hammer with that clothesline. He clotheslined Joe Hendry out of his shoes, and ended up being the best thing to happen in the first class. So shout out Sean, man. It's cool to be able to bring football players into it too. I also had, 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro Brent Grimes come with me to CCW in Miami, and because he lives in Miami, we played together on Dolphins. That's where we became good friends. And, he helped me in 2 matches out there. It's fun to be able to bring my NFL friends into the wrestling world.
I love that. Is it as easy as you're saying it is, though? Because you're saying, I just pick my NFL friends, and they come and you're making it sound like it's easy to break through into wrestling, but it can't be, right?
No, it's easy if you're there with me. I got some stroke. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can get you in any door. As long as you come with me, you can do whatever you want. If any NFL players, former, current, want to be involved in wrestling in any way, TNA's doors are wide open, and you have every opportunity in the world to come out. I mean, D'Angelo Williams was there the night that I debuted too. So there's a lot of football to wrestling carryover.
Wait, how is that? How is D Will? I would love to see that.
Yeah, he was a part of the faction, the system, because he and Moose are the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't know.
Moose actually played in the NFL too. He played for the Patriots and the Falcons. He played offensive line. I always tell him all the time he couldn't block me. And he's the world champ, and he brings some of his NFL buddies too. There's a lot of football to wrestling crossover, man. A lot of the best wrestlers of all time played football, from Roman Reigns to Stone Cold to The Rock to Goldberg. Like a lot of the greats.
I got Hamilton here in studio who loves you, miss you. We saw you at Super Bowl. It was so great.
Yeah.
Now you got my mind working. We're a manifesting show. We got good energy here. Who's a person? D'Angelo Williams is cool. Sean Merriman, it's a perfect fit. It's almost boring because it's a perfect turnkey fit. We love you, Sean, but you're made to do whatever you want, and we know that. Who's somebody that we should who would we like? AJ's basically saying, come through me, I'll open the door. Like James Harrison vibes. I could see that being fun.
Aaron Donald just retired. We can get him out there. He was training with knives.
Call him the knife. Have him be like the knife move or something. I don't know. Who would we like to see? I'm trying to think of who. No, I want somebody that's not Sean Merriman. I want somebody who's not James Harrison. Who's the Danny Woodhead. Who's the Danny Woodhead that could do it? Maybe Danny Woodhead.
I used to play with Julian Edelman. I used to play with Julian Edelman. That'd be cool. I'd like to see Julian Edelman out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like I want to. I don't know how to I don't want I want the scrappy underdog, Lil Tim in Punch Out. Who's that? Danny Woodhead.
Lil Mac?
Lil Mac, that's what I meant. Lil Tim.
Lil Tim.
Lil Tim. Okay, I want to get into a couple of things here because, I want to ask you about Stefon Diggs. Let's just get right to it, okay? I know that you and him are very close. You played together at the University of Maryland. You've been very high on him. When you saw everything kind of going down in Buffalo, before he gets, before even the actual situation happens where he's now a Texan, what did you make of that? What did you know looking back? Now you can kind of share it because it's over.
I didn't really know anything. I just know that Stefon has the belief in himself that he's earned over the years of being a guy that is a game changer and that can literally revolutionize how your offense works. He did it at 18 years old when we were at the University of Maryland. He was the best player on the team then, even though he was 18 years old. He did it as soon as he came to the league in Minnesota, even though he's a 5th-round draft pick. He did it as soon as he got to Buffalo with, leading the league in receptions. So, when he's given the opportunities that he's earned, he always comes through. I can't think of a single time where Stefon Diggs was targeted 15 times and he only had 3 catches. You see what I'm saying? So, there's some players, they want the ball and because they deserve to get the ball and they make differences when they get the ball. And Josh Allen's obviously a great quarterback, but, there was clearly something going on there, and it ended up manifesting in him going to Houston. But now he's got another great quarterback that I guarantee is going to get him the ball. So I'm really looking forward to see what he does in Houston.
What is he going to do in Houston? Give me the AJ Francis stamp of approval. You know this cat inside and out.
I think he's going to give you. I think he's going to give you 100 receptions again. I think he's going to give you probably 9 touchdowns. Like, as long as he stays healthy, 9, 10 touchdowns. The kid is a specimen. Like, his routes, his footwork, his speed, his hands, his playmaking ability, that dog in him. Like, he had that dog in him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really genuinely think he's going to go crazy this year.
What was his stat line last year?
He had 107 for 1,183 yards, 8 touchdowns. 4 straight 100-yard seasons for Diggs. Or 100-catch seasons.
4 straight 100-catch seasons. So we're going to keep that going. We're going to go over it.
And he's got another great quarterback.
Would you say that he would have a better statistical year than he did last year?
I think so. I genuinely think so. Just because, you know, with CJ, you know, really coming. They always say it would help for me too. I'll admit it. The biggest growth you ever have in the NFL is from year 1 to year 2. Yeah. And you know, going in that second year, being more comfortable, actually making it to the playoffs as a rookie, like, and then coming back. Yes, the expectations are higher, but they've added a legit bona fide star at wide receiver.
Literally,
I think that they're going to.
They're probably not going to stop throwing him the ball at certain points in the season, which might improve those numbers. I'm with you on that. I mean, just the fact that he had 4 straight 100-catch seasons, despite not throwing him the ball, despite like all of these things, despite coming in, changing OCs, and you know, spreading the ball around, making it a more balanced attack, is amazing. And I'm excited to see what he can do. I might pick the Texans. I'm asking you about it because I might pick the Texans to go to the Super Bowl.
That's not a bad pick. I definitely think they're going to win their division. But that's not a bad pick. I mean, the thing is, the problem is Patrick Mahomes still exists.
I know. Listen, I know. I mean, you got that belt. You think I don't know? All right, we're gonna go to break, but I think we can do 7 and break, right? Let's do that. Stay here. Don't go anywhere, Francis. We're going to be right back. We're going to stay live on YouTube, of course, and we have Keyshawn Nixon joining the show. Okay, we'll be back in a little bit. We've got Austin Eckler on the show. I wanted to ask you, I want to have some fun and see what you're giving first-class status to. We're going to call it Top Dollars First Class, okay? I'm going to give you some topics. You tell me if you're all in and giving first-class status or if you're out. Last week, Max Crosby said he saw a UFO on the flight back from Miami. What status are you putting on believing in alien life forms?
Oh, I 100% first class believe in alien life forms. No doubt about it. Do I think that, you know, only one person on a plane would see it? I don't know. But, you know, I do believe that aliens do exist.
Yeah.
There's way too much weird things that happen in this world. There's no way there's billions of stars, billions of planets, and we're the only piece of life on Earth.
But they should come to TNA, and you should be, you know, choke slamming, and you should be, you know, doing the disc thing, and you should be doing your down payments left to right to these aliens. Let's go.
If any alien gets this transmission, please come to TNA.
Imagine what that would do for your career, having an alien to wrestle around with. Okay?
That'd be great.
Okay, next one. How are you feeling about Dan Quinn turning it around in Washington? Are we giving this first-class status?
Yeah, I think so, first class. I mean, to be honest with you, can it get much worse?
Okay. Okay.
It's been pretty bad for a while. So, like, can it get much worse?
I don't know. They got Jaden Daniels. They got a lot to be excited about. Austin Eckler's on our show.
Exactly.
He's there now. Bobby Wagner, like the best guy I'd ever played his position, is going to be there leading the way.
Bobby
giving
Wagner
that pedigree.
is one of my favorite people I played with because he we played a game against the Vikings when I was on the Seahawks, and I was keeping up double teams, making plays, and we came back in, and he bought all the D-line iPads. Shout out Bobby.
I love him.
Yeah, he did.
Please. He should be. The fact that he's never been a contestant on The Bachelor boggles my mind. Okay, last one for you, very quick. A fellow NFL rap artist officially retired from the NFL, Darren Waller. Mm-hmm. First class or no?
You know, I'm gonna say no, just because I'm not a big fan of songs that air out kind of dirty laundry. That's not really my thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not really my vibe, especially in today's day and age. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go no class with that one. But great career.
But great career. Well said. AJ Francis, we absolutely love you. I can't believe that you can keep this up here this long. This is you do a great job. You're working out your shoulders. Make sure you get it on the other one to get some balance. Appreciate you. Listen, I'm trying to launch, so I might do this thing where I take on people in what their profession is. I'm thinking of doing this series.
Please.
So I just feel like, would you be do you think I could beat you at anything, like we'll handicap it for sure. Like you'll have one hand tied behind your back or something, but like there's something to be done here with you and me in the ring.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll put you over, no problem.
All right. Love you.